Dear colleagues, imagine that the mission of the Union Secretary, General Secretary Antonio Guterres, was should be changed as, for example, European Union Secretary of the International and Security, Josep Borrell. So this is a result is very good. So the literally using the international tools have possible to decide the problem during the military conflict which we have right now. The first part of my topic will be another. Let's continue as an introduction. The plan of the Biden-Harris administration to the allocated some money for the supplies Ukraine grain into the hungry countries population in the African Horn, for example. This is a very poor region, and have a problem with the food. And according to the data of the some of organizations, the World Food Program, here 22 million people have a problem with the eat, and so the 22 million ton Ukraine grain and another food, including the maize, plant oil, and Jesus, soybeans will be a biggest help for the poor hungry countries. So, 22 million people need with the food, and Ukraine can to the give 22 million grain. So this is the it's not neat calculation, but and the Ukraine help big big help for the fight of Hungary. Yes, and so the United States of America have a possibility to the buy 150,000 ton of the Ukraine food, and totally it is a very big aid for the northeast of Africa. It's for example, for instance, and so that Jesus. The second, before the second part of my topic, the situation the plan or Biden-Harris administration have a plan to the submit new military aid to the Ukraine with the supplies of the military ammunition, cartridges for the HIMARS, and the rocket system of Javelin and investigation drones. Oh, this is and so as here we have a propagandical step of the Pentagon, which have have a plan to the supplies to the Ukraine. The the shells with the correct flight ex-libur. So this is for distance. This is a usual artillery system. In the distance more than 50 kilometers. It's very serious. Serious war. War means for the point of the manager points and checkpoints. I don't speak right now about the depots of the war munitions, cartridges, patrons, and another military means. This is a Pentagon story. Have actually have a serious continue due to the big attacks Ukraine forces in Ukraine. It's not very important how means it was achieved. So maybe investigation teams and team was and team who manages drones and another teams. For example, the Ivashenko story, the measure of the Melitopol or Kherson, I don't know. Already I forget. So Ivashenko, one of the major of occupied towns, have a assassination attempt. It's not the first occasion. Before this story, right now we have a trend for the hunt for the leader of the civil administrations in the South Ukraine towns which occupied Russian Z forces. Before it, all West media had message about the hunt of the high officers and generals. And right now we have a trend with the hunt of the maybe rather than terror against the personnel of the leadership of the civil administration in the occupied centers in the from the Kherson to the Mariupol. So it is a very important remark due to that said that the toxin they use Ukraine side toxins implementation against the Russian troops. This is a special action. It's not using all understanding that the chemical weapons which bans all the international conventions. But here we have a very interesting story how the and at that time horror story how the toxins by the synthetic toxins which produced in the chemical laboratory which use against the soldiers. So one day I must start to tell how the story of the Kwantung Army in the 1945. Japanese troops in the northeast, China's northeast, under the attacks of the Russian Soviet army in the northeastern China. Japanese soldiers left in the railway station the Kyles beach cisterns with the methyl speed methyl vodka, and this is a chemical mix is usual, and Soviet tanks throws in this railway station around the northeast China, Mukden. Have a drink. This is a methyl vodka, and so very intoxication. This is was biggest story as left the ice problem, and most biggest Soviet tankists have a problem with the ice after the drinking the methyl vodka. And certainly it's a usual story from the history of the military war in the war history. So, but that right now is a very another story. We have special using against the soldiers, chemical, maybe biological weapon. So this is a law for the lawyers and justice in the international must be starting. This I must again to tell about this story at first. At first note, have not breaking or destroy the international law against the ban of the chemical weapon. Jesus. And the last topic of today, we're very glad that the Greece the Greece Republic, after the 12 years after the crisis, left the total control of the international financial system, and so it's very difficult years for the Greece Republic. They could, for example, they reduce the pension, for example. So thank you, bye.